Hello, my Russian learners. My name is Irene. I'm editor-in-chief. I've been writing and editing texts in Russian and English for 9 years. Welcome to my channel where you can find out something new about our culture and language. And today I'm going to share 18 handy websites for learning Russian. The first set of useful resources is devoted to people who don't know Russian at all, but would like to possess some basic knowledge. Let's start with Learn Russian. So the main page, you don't have to pay for these lessons. You're absolutely free and that's great. Let's go to alphabet. It's obvious you should start with that. You can look at the spelling of Russian letters and memorize how to pronounce them correctly.
А. Ангел. В. Веер.
So I guess you get it. If you wonder how we ended up with such an alphabet, you may read the history of the Cyrillic alphabet. So here you go. Enjoy. Let's move to section phonetics. When you master the alphabet, learn sounds, vowels.
Е. Метро. Текст. Ремонт. У. Тут. Сумка. К.
Consonants.
Кто. Как. Кок.
Sounds which are peculiar to Russian only.
Ё. Ё.
And so on. In part 3, you'll practice to read short sentences and learn more about intonation.
Вот фирма.
And let's listen
Кто
to
это?
questions. Questions. Yeah.
Ты работаешь здесь?
So, vocabulary. Here, you can find the most commonly used Russian words. Grammar tables. You can either read these rules online or use the print version. In PDF format. Oh, and how can I close it? And topics. You can visit this section. It'll be easier for you to learn everything similar. All word groups, for example, seeing a doctor. And you've got print versions of lessons, separate words with translation. Phrases. So, for example, if you feel under the weather when you are in Russia and you have to go to the doctor, you can talk to them using these phrases. Lessons. So here are complete lessons for you. Pictures, tasks, whatever. Okay, let's move to Russian for everyone. This is a very similar website. You can start with Russian alphabet.
А. Атом. Д. Дыня.
Vocabulary topics. It's so convenient to learn with groups. Say my family. And here you go.
Добрый.
Kind,
Умный.
clever,
Семья.
family. Here you can listen to the whole story. You look at the pictures. Language games. Let's start with handman. So we should guess the Russian was for mom. It's going to be mother. Mama. Dad. Papa. So enjoy yourself. Gender. We're trying to identify gender. Книга. Женский род. Учебник. Мужской. You can play here on your own. So it's a section where you can practice everything what you've learned in an interactive way, and I strongly recommend you. Russian names. If you want to name a baby in a Russian way, choose this one, Irina or Irene. It's me. The short version is Ira. And the affectionate name is Irочка or Irishka, Irusik. My dearest and nearest can call me like that. At the main page, you can find numerous lessons and quizzes. Oh. Okay, something went wrong. Let's move on. Sputnik. It can be translated like a satellite. You can learn alphabet.
А. Д. Ж.
And active vocabulary here.
Где? Буква.
These sections are for free, but all the exercises and the textbook require payment. LingoHunt. In the right corner, you can choose your language in case it's not English. There are a bit more than 100 lessons. I'm sorry. You can learn new words and make some exercises. Pan. Сковорода.
Сковородка.
I'm right. Mixer. Mixer.
Миксер.
Did this match? No. No. Yeah. What are these squares about? So what should I do with? Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. Listen carefully.
Плита.
Плита – это stove.
Блендер.
Blender.
Кофемашина.
Coffee maker.
Мусорная корзина.
Trash can. Okay. You can play here on your own.
Кастрюля.
No, 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 lady, it's okay. How can I switch you off? I don't need you anymore, I'm sorry. So, I guess plenty of you may face up to some difficulties with comprehension of the Russian text, so I'd like to recommend you a couple of translators. I assume that you are aware of Google Translator, so I'll skip it. I'd like to draw your attention to Deepl. Let's try to translate an abstract from Dostoevsky. Okay, it's more or less fine. I assume at least you can get the common picture, you can grasp the main idea. Incidentally, if you're interested in Russian classics, I'll link a video on it here. So you can copy text, share it in social media, or download it. If you double click a word, you can see various options of possible translation. Жестокость, it's cruelty, severity, brutality, yeah? What else? Несправедливо, unjustly, unfairly, wrong. You can also install the desktop version of Deepl if you push this button. And I advise you Яндекс.Переводчик. Let's translate the same abstract. Yeah, it's a bit better in my view. You can listen to the audio version here.
В самом деле, выражаются иногда про...
In fact, people sometimes talk about the brutal.
You can also copy, share, and assess the translation whether you like it or not. You can also translate the whole website, document, or a pic. Now, let's switch to the most common grammar rules which you need to know if you'd love to master our complicated language. Start with best of language. When you're not a beginner anymore and you know the basics, you may learn the rules here. I'm sorry for Google Ads if you see them somewhere here. So, yeah, I'm talking about this thing. And I can't help it. So you can read the rules and some examples. Have some fun. The similar project is therules.ru. I like this website. It's legible and the design is so cute. Let's go here. Oh, so adorable. I like it. Then one should try Textologia.ru. You can study spelling, punctuation, pronunciation, and so much more. This website is in Russian. Native speakers usually read it, and you may find it difficult to read, frankly, but if your level is decent enough, I urge you to try. You can also find some articles on Russian literature here if you're interested in it. So the website is quite old-fashioned, but it's really worth a shot, you see. So the vast majority of Russian copywriters, editors, and tutors use the portal Grammatar.ru. You can examine any word, look for a question. Like, okay, let's start with the word, подарок, a gift. You can see the rules and the meaning connected to this one. And also you can look for a question whether somebody asked anything similar to your request. Yeah, let's ask about a comma after the word cock. How? Yeah, you see three people who asked something very, very similar to that. You can also find rules on this website. I'm sorry, they have recently updated it, and I'm a bit at a loss. Where did they put the rules? I guess here. Yeah, yeah, they all go here. You can find everything you need actually in this section. When you become rather skillful in Russian, you may try to take dictation. Start with Best of Language. You're already familiar with this website. They can also provide some dictations. You can enter play and start typing.
Озвучено специально для сайта bestlanguage.ru. Море на рассвете еще спит. Оно тихое и почти бесцветное. Вдоль прибойной полосы черным строем сидят бакланы.
Use pause button and this one if you need to what do you call this? I don't know. I was at loss because somebody was shouting. I'm really sorry.
Я выстрелил по строю. Озвучено специально для сайта. Или в море. Вставало солнце. Лучи его будили все живое.
Here you can see how I've managed to cope with that. If it seems a bit too complicated for you, try a simpler version of dictations. It's called Интерактивный диктант, interactive dictation. Choose your favorite writer. Let's start with Pushkin. Push play and pause button.
Исчерпать онегинский текст невозможно.
And choose the correct forms. Some dictations don't have audio versions, they are just text-based. But it's also okay. If you wish, you can do some tests. Let's go to Real Language Club. Here you can check your Russian level. Test your grammar abilities. And vocabulary. If you write some text in Russian and would like to know if you make some mistakes or not, I've got a decision for you. The website is called Orfogrammka. I'm afraid I must upset you. It's not free. You can pay either for number of signs if you have to check text from time to time. The prices are in rubles. You can use any convenient online converter for you to know the price. So, or you can buy a subscription for a month, half a year, or a year. If you're not willing to give your money away so easily, you can test the platform first for free. Push the button "Попробовать", try. You'll have to log in. I am already logged in. Then you'll be able to check a text. So you can paste a short text and all the mistakes will be highlighted and corrected with an explanation. Let's check a part of a random blogger's article. In the word top manager, a hyphen is missing. Then there's the wrong spelling of a conjunction также. Oh, no, sorry. I'm so sorry. Of a conjunction. Также. It should be one word and not two separate words. And then 3 commas I'm missing here, here, and here. And we have all the explanations and all the pieces of advice here. How to correct the mistakes and not to omit them in the future. So it's really, really convenient for you. And if you need to write Russian text with for studies or your work or whatever, I strongly recommend you this one because even Russian copywriters use it. If you want to look up some specific words, take a look at a dictionary. I'd rather you used Academic. It's my favorite online dictionary. You can type any word and see a few definitions and examples from multiple dictionaries. You see? So many dictionaries for you. And this is just the first page. And you can open any one and see all the definitions, synonyms, and whatsoever. If you need some specific terms for biology, maths, and religion, there are correspondence sections here. If you're still with me, you're a hero. Please don't die and don't leave. We're almost done. Let's talk a bit about vocabulary and lexical compatibility. I'd start with Национальный корпус русского языка. There are 2 versions of the website. Take a look at the old one. You can type nouns, adjectives and verbs and see which words they match. Ветер бьет, ветер воет, wind howls. Ветер дул, wind blew, and so on and so forth. Adjective. Let it be добрый, kind. Here you go. No. Давать, give. Yeah. So many collocations, so you can learn them. And here comes the new version of this website. It's also handy and you can see the examples of the word. Yeah. In the Russian literature and periodicals. And now I'll show you a website with word association. It's called Сеть словесных ассоциаций. So type a word and memorize which nouns, adjectives, and verbs are connected to it. We can see several nouns. A jubilee. So подарок, a gift for a jubilee. A box, коробочка. A cake, торт. A candy, конфета. These are some associations. And here you can see these were nouns. And now let's move to adjectives. Свадебный, a wedding gift. Рождественский, Christmas gift. Роскошный, gorgeous, luxurious gift. Precious, бесценный, valuable gift. Обручальный, an engaging gift. Глагол. verbs, all the verbs that you can use with the word подарок. You made it. So the last part of my video is devoted to synonyms. I've got 2 websites, Synonym Online. You should be very cautious with that because some words are widely spread and some of them are outdated or they are used just in some regions of Russia and they are not so common. For example, bakshish. People don't normally say that. I know this word, but it's not so great. Гостиниц, it's okay. Дар, приношение, подарочек, приношение, то приношение, I wouldn't say it. И нам, I've got no idea what this is. Ксения, no. Пешкеш, really no idea. Подношение, презент, that will do. So you should be very cautious, and that's why you need to talk to real native speakers or Russian teachers, tutors who will help you, who will give you a hand, will go with all those synonyms. And the similar project is Словарь русских синонимов. You can see synonyms with different word forms. Yeah. So I hope now you'll start learning Russian. Make bookmarks with these websites and try to use at least 3 of them, but do it on a daily basis. Thus, one day you'll manage to master Russian. All the links will be in the description below. Don't worry. So I believe in you. I believe in your learning abilities. Later, I'll make a video on apps for learning Russian. If you don't want to miss it, stay tuned.